Okay, a little mini build. Back glass is there. It's going to go there. But there's a little screen coming in Amazon tomorrow. Brand new. Goes onto the back. I push this little button here. Lights come on. Let me tell you about the box. It's 60 centimeter, 600 millimeter long by 540 millimeter high. It's got a 16 inch or 18 inch, I think it's a 16 inch play field, and have an 8 inch back glass. Runs a Dell 9020 with 8 gigabytes of RAM, a 1 terabyte hard drive. It's not an SSD. SSD will be an option later on if the guy wants to spend like $130 to buy one. Send it to me. I've got an image on my cupboard that I can clone it straight across and send it down to him. It's got a pair of USB speakers, as you can see, the white ones. It's got a 650 watt power supply, and that powers the screen, the playfield, also powers the back glass. Everything's run on that 240 inlet. There's no other power plugs inside. Everything runs on that. The power supply is a 650 watt, as I said. It's got 10 amps on each rail, and one screen runs on one rail, the other screen runs on another rail, and the hard drive and computer run on another rail. So in this build, there's two sorts of pinball machines: a pinball Y setup and a pin-up popper setup. There's also a jukebox and a arcade machine. That's why the joystick and the buttons. Now the buttons are select, quit and exit. I'll turn them around when it's time. 20 cents for the coin, and launch ball. Left flipper, right control. Right control you use for AC/DC cannon. Also can be set up later on for nudge. Now if you look here, this goes into a front end. This is actually the computer, picture of the computer inside, or very similar. I think this is 7040 in here, but my one's a 9020. It's an upgrade. I use the joystick. As I go down on the joystick, it goes to the jukebox. So I'll push the top select button, and this is a jukebox MP4 player. Plays videos on the back glass, and a record player on the main field. You can scroll using your joystick and your buttons to different albums and different songs. They can be added by you. Comes with preloaded about 600 songs, and you get used to them. You get it's Taylor Swift, Adam Ant, AC/DC, CC Sputnik. As you can see, play the video, and that'll be on the back glass there. Play the record, and if you use your joystick, you can go down per song, or use your flipper buttons, and you go by alphabet. See, it's Y, W. But say you're bored with that and you don't want to play music anymore, you push quit and it goes back to the front end. You use your joystick, you go down. And that goes to pinball Y. See pinball Y? You push your top button again, select, and it goes into a pinball Y setup. Now the pinball Y setup's got about 300 tables in it, hand-picked by me and a few other people. We play around and get all the best tables. It's got a couple of tables that are really hard to get. Tables that are okay, avatar. Now we'll start avatar, because push that twice, it'll come up play, and you push yes. As you can see, this back glass will be on there, as you can see. So when it loads up to the table, it says running, and then it'll run. Takes about 30 seconds to load up. As I said, it's a hard drive, it's not an SSD. An SSD will boot up a lot faster. Okay, avatar, nice clear picture. And DMD on the back glass.
It'll be a fresh start on a new world.
Say you're bored with that, or you can exit out of here, and that'll take you back to the menu. You can scroll along, get 300 different tables, 362 to be exact. Back to the Future. But say you're bored with that, you push the bottom button. It says exit pinball Y. Use your flipper buttons to go up and push the top select button once again. That takes you back to the front end where you can use your joystick to go to Pin-Up Popper. Pin-Up Popper is another one. It's got about 400 tables. That of course will be on the back glass, and that's just a video that plays. Your wheels on top, you scroll with your buttons to Pinball X, you push your top button, comes to Pin-Up Popper games. And once again, now Pin-Up Popper uses more memory, more stuff. It's a little harder on the system than Pinball Y because there's more graphical things going on. As you can see, the back glass comes on and that'll be up there. But say you're bored with that, you push this button here and it goes to start now. You use your flipper buttons to go to system. You push this button again, it goes to exit, and you push your select button and it goes back to the front end. Now you use your keyboard, your joystick I should say, and go to Retro Arcade. You push your top button, wait a sec, what's going on here? Wait a sec. It played the so we'll just, it goes into, when you push the arcade, it goes into the games. It won't go into that front end again. I'll make sure of that. Ladybug, you push one player select, and you get the ladybug. You get ladybug. You put coins in, 20 cents. Push your top button. Say you're bored with that, you push this quit button. You push quit again. That says, do you want to quit? You push select, your select button here, start, and away you go. Now it doesn't go back to the front end because Mela doesn't have a exit option. There's no way I can write a batch file. I don't know how to write a batch file, but it's something that can be added in the future if I can find somebody that'll write a batch file for me. So when I exit Mela, it'll go back to the front end. You just push this button here and it soft shuts down, and that's it. It's done. Back, as I said, 600 long, 540 high, 8-inch back glass, 16-inch playfield, and a 9020 8GB 1TB computer.